Hey everyone, and welcome to Comic Breakdown. If you are new to the channel, do me a favor, hit the sub button, hit that like button, make sure that you're not missing any of the content that we have coming out. And today, we are diving into X-Men's Hellions, issue number 8. And honestly, this is probably my favorite issue of Hellions so far. It is freaking phenomenal. Now, if you guys haven't been following Hellions, if you haven't been following X Factor or any of the X-Men lines, go ahead and check out my playlist. It'll bring you to all of that. It'll get you completely caught up on everything that's been going on in the X-Men realm, if you will, on Krakoa and with the Quiet Council, so on and so forth. Now, Hellions' last issue left us with our Hellions going to find a suit that would be able to hold ORPHAN-MAKER. Now, the suit can only be constructed by Nanny, specifically on Nanny's ship. And so they go to find Nanny's ship, but then they're met by Cameron Hodge and his anti-mutant The Right. And with that being said, let's dive into this issue. So this issue picks us up right away into the action. And we see the smiling soul of Cameron Hodge. And he sits here and continues to preach his little sermon, if you will. And as he's sitting here talking, Nanny and Wildchild, they're just not having it. They're like, he's talking too much. Like, let's go. And they just take off running. And Cameron Hodge looks and watches as they take off and all the robots standing around him. He's like, did anybody see those two go running off? Like, go chase them down. What are you guys doing? And this is when the Hellions attack. And they're trying to buy Nanny some time. That's all they really need to do here. And they're taking down robots like it is nothing. But then the robots shoot some collars at them that dampen their powers. And so they're unable to really fight back. And we're seeing Cameron Hodge, his eyes are lighting up and he's getting kind of veiny in his face. So it's seeming like this might not actually be Cameron Hodge, or it might be Cameron Hodge enhanced. And as what's left of the Hellions gets surrounded by all of these robots, it's really seeming like these guys are about to be real screwed here. And this is where we pick up with Wildchild and Nanny breaking in and getting to the ship. And as they get inside the ship, Nanny sees something that is quite interesting. Now, picking back up side with our three surrounded by the robots, this is all techno-organic virus. And so because of that, Cameron Hodge is able to control all of these things. And as he's yet giving another speech, Empath is brought over and dropped down in front of them. And Empath goes to use his powers on Cameron Hodge, but it doesn't work. And this is when one of the robots clock Empath with a near fatal blow to the face. And Cameron Hodge, walking away thinking he's won this, Empath starts laughing and says that there was nothing. It wasn't a miracle that you're protected from evil or protected from my powers, as you say. You're just not Cameron Hodge. You're one of them. You're a mother freaking robot. And Cameron's just like, no, bullcrap, there's no way I'm a robot. And so he asks one of the robots around him, like, who am I? Where's Cameron Hodge? And the robots are just like, yeah, we don't see Cameron Hodge around here anywhere. And so he goes to test out this theory of his, because they're not allowed to harm Cameron Hodge. And so he tells them to fire on him. And the robot takes his gun and puts a hole right through the robot Cameron Hodge. And Empath just cracks up laughing. Like, I can't believe that you just did that. You freaking moron. Like, you just had a robot shoot yourself because you couldn't accept that you were, in fact, a freaking robot. And then the robots thank the mutants because Hodge Mind was the one controlling all of these robots. They were all under his control, if you will. And so with that being broken, they're now technically free. And this is when we pick up inside the facility, and Psylocke and Grey Crow have come up with the conclusion that they need to take out all of these guys because they're an artificial intelligence that's began to think and form some kind of humanity within inside of themselves. And that's a problem according to the X-Men. And it's their sworn duty to dismantle any AI that becomes self-aware. And so they click the button and all of the machines break down and explode into pieces. And then the Hellions pack up, get on their ship, and head out. But what they did not know is what Nanny had hidden on the ship. Something that Nanny isn't going to trust anybody with. And it's a baby, smiley robot. That's right, they started recreating themselves. And Nanny has one of its infants. So we can only imagine what twists and turns this is going to take us down. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. You know, we're seeing the X-Men's protocol being put into place to take out any AI that could be perceivably a threat. Any AI that's recreating itself, it's thinking on its own. This is a threat to all of humanity in their eyes, so it has to be dismantled as soon as possible. Now with Nanny having the ship back, we're going to be able to have ORPHAN-MAKER have a suit again. And so we're going to have the Hellions somewhat mostly complete as a whole. Like I was saying, I have to say this is probably my favorite one from Hellions so far. It's been a lot of fun. I really enjoyed Empath's dialogue here when he was dealing with Cameron Hodge. He really did talk him into pretty much having himself shot just to try to prove a point. And it was absolute perfection. But unfortunately, Empath lost his life, but luckily, X-Men have the resurrection protocol, so he'll be headed over to the hatchery upon their return. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you have not yet, please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and until the next video,